Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel where I'm all about promoting a healthy lifestyle, both mind, body, and spirit. And I must confess that I do occasionally give in to those guilty pleasures. I mean, do you all have those guilty pleasures where it's so good, you know you shouldn't be eating it, but it's so good? Well, I have those too. And one of them is ice cream. So I thought, well, why not try and make a healthier version of the ice cream? So today I'm preparing a healthy vegan version of my strawberry ice cream. Let's get started. For my guilty pleasure strawberry ice cream, I'm using evaporated coconut milk, Mayoka's vegan cream cheese made with organic cashews and organic coconut cream. I'm also going to add some maple syrup. I have a real vanilla bean that I'm going to add, scrape out the beans. I'm also going to add just a little vanilla flavor and some cashew milk. And of course, I'm going to clean and add some strawberries. I gave it a taste and I ended up adding 2 more tablespoons of maple syrup, and I also added a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then blended it up just a couple more seconds just to blend that up. I gave it another taste and it is good. It tastes just like vanilla ice cream. This would be a very good base for just vanilla ice cream. Okay, I'm going to pour my vanilla ice cream base into a bowl. And again, if you just want vanilla flavored ice cream, you can just freeze this like it is. You don't need to add the strawberries. Very good. Okay, I've cleaned and chopped my organic strawberries. Now I'm just going to blend them up into a puree. And that's what I'm going to add to my ice cream mixture. I'm also going to add some maple syrup just to give it a little bit more sweetness. Because sometimes strawberries, especially if they're not in season, are not as sweet as what we want them to be. So just adding a little bit more, just a tablespoon of maple syrup. Just going to blend this up for just about 20 seconds or 30 seconds or so so that it gets to a little pureed consistency. I just wanted to pour it in a measuring cup just to measure and see how much strawberry puree I have here. And that ended up being 12 ounces. Now I'm just pouring this good strawberry puree into my ice cream mixture. I tasted it again and ended up adding more strawberries because I wanted it to be a little bit more strawberry-y. And so I added another 4 ounces of the pureed strawberries. So altogether, 16 ounces of the strawberries. The pureed strawberries is what I ended up adding. Now I'm going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours before putting it in the ice cream machine. Our base has been sitting in the refrigerator for a few hours. Just wanted to get it cold before placing it into the ice cream maker. So I'm just going to give it a good stir and then pour it in. I like this ice cream machine because you don't have to sit the ice cream container in the refrigerator or the freezer for 24 hours before using the ice cream maker. You can just plug it in and use it. Of course, it is best if you put your base in the refrigerator to get it cold. That way the ice cream will harden quicker if the base is colder, but other than that, if you don't put it in there, it still will harden up using the ice cream maker because it has a compressor. So that's what I like about this one. I'm going to power it on and set it for 35 minutes. And then we'll take a look at it and see how the ice cream looks after that. It's been 35 minutes. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like. Looks good, creamy. Right now it's at like a soft serve consistency. So really you could eat it just like this if you wanted to. I'm just going to take it out and put it in my ice cream container and put it in the freezer and let it freeze and harden up a little bit to get to a little bit more firmer consistency. But like I said, you can eat it if you like soft serve ice cream. You can just eat it like it is. It's really good. Just going to scrape all this goodness off of the ice cream paddle. Now the children, they would want to lick the paddle. Mom, can I lick the paddle? Now I'm really about to tell my age, but maybe some of you also remember this. But when I was a little girl, I remember my parents would make ice cream and they would have this bucket and inside the bucket was a cylinder. And that's where they would put the milk and the sugar and the vanilla inside the cylinder and then sit the cylinder inside the bucket. And then ice, they would put salt and ice around the outside of the cylinder in the bucket. Then there would be a churn, I guess, that goes on top of the bucket, that you sit on top of the bucket, and you would have to turn this churn, the wheel, continually. It takes a long time. It would take a long time for them to get this ice cream to harden up. But I remember that would be some of the best ice cream. Do any of you remember? Are you old enough to remember those occasions where we had to make ice cream in that manner? Let me know. So creamy, so smooth. So good. I'm going to put this in the freezer and let it harden up, and I'll be back to taste. It's been in the freezer for about 3 hours now, so now I want to check the consistency of it. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Creamy and delicious. It's still at a soft serve consistency, but it's a little firmer than what it was when we first took it out of the ice cream machine. And again, if you don't have an ice cream machine, you can just put it in a freezer safe container like I did with the leftovers that I had from this batch. I just poured it into a freezer safe container. I'm going to put it in the freezer and just, it'll freeze up and be just as good. Okay, let's taste. So good, so creamy. It's really good. For this to be no dairy, no eggs, vegan, ice cream, strawberry, very, very good alternative to dairy ice cream. There's no cane sugar. The sweetened condensed milk had coconut sugar and it wasn't a lot. And all the sweetness is from the maple syrup. But again, make it your own. Make it as sweet as you like it. Put more maple syrup in it if you want it a little sweeter. But this is really good. And the base, before I put the strawberries in, it tasted really like vanilla, just a vanilla ice cream. So you could have just used it, just like that, with just putting that in the ice cream maker, and you would have some great vanilla ice cream. So, but this is really good. Add whatever ingredients you want. My favorite ice cream is cookies and cream, and I also love black walnut. I'm going to make that next. But this is a very good alternative to good, healthy ice cream. Now I don't have to feel so guilty. Really good. Healthy. Fresh strawberries. Very good. Very good. Like I said, if you don't have an ice cream maker, put it in another container, a freezer safe container, and let it freeze that way. And then you still have good ice cream. You know what I'm always saying, 3 John 1 and 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou shalt prosper and be in health, even as your very soul prospers. That's what we want, to be in health. So whenever we can, let's make good, healthy choices. And, when you want to indulge in those guilty pleasures, try doing it just going a healthy route with it. Then you won't have to feel so guilty. All right, here's to healthy eating. It's good. It's creamy. If you want more strawberries, add more strawberries to it. Make it your own. Now this is more like soft serve. So good.